I should totally start my own YouTube channel, man. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna start my own YouTube channel. World of Goo just came out this week, 16 years after the first game. Coincidentally, this week also marks my 35th year on planet Earth. And now that I think about it, these events have absolutely nothing in common with each other. Sorry. Well, the original World of Goo game was one of the first indie games that truly inspired and motivated me to want to build my own games as well and start my own indie studio. I mean, just remember how epic this game was. How could you not want to create a game like that? And so what better way to celebrate this joyous week filled with epic indie game releases and happy birthday boys like me than to look back at the past 7 months of my solo game dev journey. How has life been treating me since I traded in my lead position at a cool indie studio for the full solo game dev experience? Now, for those of you who don't know me yet, or you just forgot, it's alright. A bit over 10 years ago I founded my own company, which I left late last year. And this year is my experimental tryout year. Will I survive on my own? Will I like being on my own? And what will I actually want to do? So since the start of this year, I just throw stuff on the wall and see what sticks. And so what stuff did I fling up to the wall? What was my original plan on January 1st, 2024? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna build this epic cyberpunk game, man. Totally on my own. It's a solo game dev, yeah. It's gonna be so cool. And I should totally develop more assets for like the Unity asset store, man. Why stop us FSR 3? Maybe I'll do DLSS and maybe SGSR. You know what? I'm gonna do XCSS as well. Maybe it will make me meet other game devs, man. Yeah. You know what also would be super duper? I should totally start my own YouTube channel, man. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna start my own YouTube channel and talk about, all the stuff I'm gonna do. And you know what? I'm gonna quit doing work for hire. I'm done with work for hire. Work for hire show 2025, man. Far out. 2024 is gonna be freaking amazing, man. And 2024 has been horrible. Sorry, just kidding. This year has been a total blast. But as time progressed, I noticed that my original plans have slowly been changing. In the past, when I noticed that I had a lack of interest, I didn't have a choice in the matter. I just had a business to run and people were depending on me. I had to sit down and just double down on the task and hope for the best. But now that I'm solo, when I noticed a lack of motivation, it is easy, maybe too easy, to just lay down my work for a bit and do something else that I like. Hey, what's that? Is that a like button?
Hey Dominic, we're rooting for you. Solo devs can dream big too.
And so things started to shift around. Slowly I noticed that I was working less and less on Cyberdam and investing more time into creating new assets for the Unity Asset Store and offering support for them. And talking about the Unity Asset Store, in my previous video I talk about if it's worth to sell your game assets on it. I did leave out one crucial part and I would like to rectify this. The one thing that I had not counted on at all originally is that by releasing FSR 3 and my other upscalers, I'd be meeting so many awesome developers and learn about their game projects. Because I try to really go the extra mile in offering support, I often get to know the developers a bit better. And this has often led to longer talks about games, game development, their experience, and on and on. It has been so awesome to follow all these games progress over the past year, so way to go, people. Well, and next to me putting in more hours on my asset store assets, I've also done a complete 180 on my original plans to not take on any work for hire jobs, because I did take on some really cool jobs this year. Working with awesome people trying to create games made me realize that it's actually a part of what I like most in game development. Figuring out creative solutions for clients, creating projects that I would never think of for myself, and the hustle of actually landing the job are just so much fun for me. It's way too rewarding to not to do it for a whole year. But now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Cyberdam. No, the project is definitely not that. Better yet, a few months ago I even hired a guy to help me out on a big part of the level design and environmental design. But things are progressing awfully slow, and I'm not used to things moving so damn slow. Back at my indie studio, I always had multiple people working on the same project, so things went a lot faster. And additionally, the guy I hired has some problems with his PC, slowing down the progression even further. And this slow pace is difficult for me. A part of my motivational drive is seeing progression, and no visual progression equals no motivation. Simple as that. I'd really love to team up, but I haven't found anyone yet. Nobody wants to play with me. And so I stand before a crossroads. Will I continue my journey with Cyberdam, or shall I find something else? It's a bit anticlimactic, I know, but I don't have the answer yet. I really hope to have it soon though. And so I have a question to all the solo indie game devs out there. How are you doing this? How do you stay motivated and not let yourself get distracted by all the other cool stuff you can do? Do you actually like being solo, or would you rather team up with someone else? And if so, I know a guy who's looking. Now, how crazy is it that 16 years after the original release we got totally surprised by World of Goo 2? At least I was totally blown away. I had not heard anything about it prior to it being released. 16 years, and in 14 of those I've been trying to make a living in the same industry, and those bastards just release a new game after years and years of being absent, and it's probably a massive success as well. I'm seriously jealous. But my hats off to you guys. Another job very well done. The sequel is absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Jealous or not, it's still my birthday as well, and I shouldn't let it waste away, because as a wise man once said, if there's anything that I've learned as a game developer for the past 10 years, is that you need to celebrate every accomplishment, because if you don't, well, it's just dumb not to. So I'm signing off to celebrate now, but don't forget to look back once in a while and look at all the things you've learned and the amazing things you've already accomplished. Thank you for watching, and as usual, I hope to see you again next week.
Dreams start with a screen. Keyboard clicks make a scene. Solo dev nights long. Heartbeats strong. Pixels come to life. Coding through the strife. Stress fades with the dawn. Keep pushing on. Hey, don't dreams unfold bright in the glow of blue light. Creatures walk and talk, ideas rock the clock. Debug all the way, crashes won't make you sway. In the light of your glow, creativity flows. Solo but never alone, through the coding zones. Every challenge overcome, in your game kingdom. Debug all the way, crashes won't make you sway. In the light of your glow, creativity flows.